I love VetRx. I've been using it for years, but it is a bit on the expensive side. So let's see about saving money on making your own copycat respiratory support liquid. Hey y'all, I'm Renee and welcome to Tater Town. Before I get into the recipe, I want to go over a few things about VetRx since I do have some hesitation on using this internally, even though the manufacturer has recommendations on adding it to feed and water. So what is VetRx? For those of you who don't already use it, VetRx is basically several essential oils mixed into a carrier oil with some alcohol. And the purpose of it is to help support your chicken's respiratory system when they have a cold or other infection. Think of it as the Vicks VapoRub of the animal world. And it's not just for chickens. They do make it, this one says poultry aid, but they make it for other animals and it's pretty much all the same thing. But it's not meant to be used as a cure, but rather as a way to help your chickens feel better and maybe breathe a little easier. And that's not to say that there aren't any medicinal benefits to the essential oils that are in it. There certainly are. But again, it's not meant to be a cure for any significant viral or bacterial infection. I use VetRx mostly as a bedding dressing. So twice a week, I sprinkle it on my chicken's bedding to help them breathe easier when they're in the coop. And it has the added benefit of making it smell really nice, and some mites and lice may be repelled by some of the oils. I will also use it topically if they're having any respiratory issues. I usually rub a few drops between my hands and then spread it on their wings, a little under their wings, and a bit on their wattles and combs so that when they tuck their heads under their wings at night, they can breathe it in. It can also be used as a show dressing to add a little shine to feathers and their wattles and combs. Some people also use it to treat scaly leg mites. But at $12 to $15, depending on who you buy it from and if you buy it in bulk or not, at $12 to $15 for this little 2-ounce bottle, it's a bit on the pricey side for what I use it for, and especially for what it is. So what is it that makes up VetRx? According to the manufacturer, it lists the following ingredients: corn oil, alcohol, oil of oregano, which is simply oregano oil, rosemary oil, and Canada balsam. Now, I couldn't find a material safety data sheet or an MSDS or anything in depth about the type of essential oils or the Canada balsam used in VetRx. Some companies make essential oils that meet the guidelines of being safe to use internally, but they choose not to label them that way because essential oils are so highly concentrated that there are huge health risks if you use too much. And of course, what may be safe for humans may not be safe for animals and vice versa. So as I go through my recipe, you'll see that I use high quality ingredients, but I still don't feel 100% comfortable using this or even the actual VetRx in my chicken's feed or water. But if you are comfortable and you decide you want to use it as a feed or water additive, just be very cautious administering it and make sure you're really diluting it. Okay, now let's get on to how to make this stuff. I'm gonna make 59 millimeters, and I'm gonna make 59 milliliters, which is approximately 2 ounces. You can make as much as you want, but you do need to decide the overall amount you're gonna make so you can determine the appropriate amount of alcohol to add. And I went ahead and played around with the essential oil amounts until it smelled exactly like VetRx. And this is what I came up with. You are going to need a carrier oil. So I'm using 56.35 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil. You never want to apply undiluted essential oils directly to your chickens since it can cause skin damage, even death in some cases, depending on the essential oil. So you need this base oil to dilute the essential oils. VetRx uses corn oil. You can certainly use corn oil, but I'm not, because corn oil goes rancid way faster than olive oil, so the olive oil has a longer shelf life. And if the chickens happen to ingest it, it's actually good for them. Whatever you decide to use, just make sure it's an oil that isn't toxic to chickens if they ingest it. Next, I'm gonna add 15 drops of camphor, and this is helpful in easing respiratory congestion. The next ingredient is balsam fir essential oil. I'm only going to use 2 drops of this. And this has antiseptic properties, and it's also used as a decongestant and expectorant. Now this is what I want to talk about. VetRx lists Canada balsam in its ingredients, and that's not very specific. I don't necessarily want to assume what form of the plant they're using, and other products labeled Canada balsam may not be safe for use in this manner. So I made the choice to go with this essential oil version. The next ingredient I'm going to use is oregano oil, which has antimicrobial and antifungal properties, and I'm only going to use 1 drop of this. And rosemary oil. I'll use 2 drops of this, and this is a natural decongestant, and it also supports immune health. The total volume of all the essential oils together, so just the essential oils, not including the carrier oils, turned out to be about 0.7 milliliters. So I'm going to add this 0.7 milliliters to the carrier oil, and that will give me a total of 57.05 milliliters, which means all I'm going to need is 1.95 milliliters of the last ingredient, which is alcohol. If you look at the ingredients on VetRx, it says that the amount of them is 3.3% V-V, which basically means volume by volume. In other words, that means if your final product total is 59 milliliters, then 3.3% of that volume is going to be 1.95 milliliters of alcohol. So you're better off using any clear alcohol that you as a human would drink. The higher the proof, the better. Unflavored moonshine comes to mind, and vodka is also a good option. But do not use any alcohol that you shouldn't drink, like rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, definitely no methanol or denatured alcohols or perfumer's alcohol. The reason for this is that these alcohols are either not meant for consumption, or they add toxic chemicals so that people won't drink it, or it's simply toxic on its own. That means they're also not safe for your chickens to ingest, and some aren't even safe topically. So you're just better off going with something that you can drink. You want to mix your carrier oil and your essential oils together first, and then slowly add in your alcohol. Once you're finished, you're gonna notice that the entire thing reeks of alcohol. You'll smell some of the other essential oils, but it's gonna have a really strong alcohol smell. So you need to let it sit for a week or 2 so that everything can meld together and give you the final scent. And this entire 2-ounce mixture cost me a total of $1.08. Of course, I had to buy everything up front and in quantity, and your cost will vary depending on which carrier oil and alcohol you choose to use. And of course, if you're gonna get organic essential oils, if you're gonna get a bigger bottle, smaller bottle, whatever. I really like knowing that I can make this for 1/10 the cost of buying this. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with VetRx. Like I said at the beginning, I love it. But when the price started going up, I knew I had to find a way to make it myself. Well, I hope that this helps you. And if it does, let me know in the comments. And thanks for tuning into Tater Town.
And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you can see more videos that will help you do those things you never thought you could.